Hello everyone. The topic for today is conjunctions. So what are conjunctions? Conjunctions are words which are used to join words, group of words or sentences. Let us look at the examples. His two favorite sports are football and tennis. So here the conjunction and is joining words. Next one, she kept asking but no one volunteered. Here the conjunction but is joining group of words. Next one, my sister passed her college exams last year and I will go to college after 2 years. So here the conjunction and is joining sentences. Hence, we see how conjunctions are used to join not just words but group of words or sentences. Types of conjunctions. There are normally three types of conjunctions that we deal with. First one, coordinating conjunctions. Second, subordinating conjunctions. Third, correlative conjunctions. Let us see it one by one. First one, coordinating conjunctions. So what is it? A conjunction used to join two independent statements or two statements of equal importance is called a coordinating conjunction. Okay, so two independent statements. Okay, independent statement means or is one which can exist by itself and it does not need the help of any additional information to exist, as it expresses a complete thought. Okay, so if a conjunction joins two independent statements, it is called as coordinating conjunctions. Or you can say as it coordinates two independent statements, therefore it is termed as coordinating conjunction because it coordinates. Okay, so the most commonly used coordinating conjunctions are for, and, not, but, or, yet, and so. Coordinating conjunctions perform various functions. So what kind of various functions? Let us see one by one. First one, they add one statement to another. To understand it more clearly, let us look at the examples. Use the knife, cut the cake. Okay, so use the knife, stop, cut the cake. So there are two independent statements given here. So instead of writing two different statements for a single idea, as the idea here is just to cut the cake. So instead of writing two different statements, we can just frame it into a single sentence with the help of conjunction. So here we can use the conjunction and. So therefore the sentence would be like, use the knife and cut the cake. So we have framed the sentence into one single sentence rather than writing two different statements. Okay, next one. They add statements expressing opposition or contrast. Contrast means difference. So Jenny does not like to swim. Stop. Jenny enjoys cycling. So here again it's given two independent statements, but the person we are talking here is the same person. We are talking about Jenny. Okay, but her likings are different. Okay, because she does not like to swim, but she enjoys cycling. So here again we can use the conjunction but, and we can make the sentence into one rather than writing two different sentences. So therefore the sentence would be like, Jenny does not like to swim, but she does enjoy cycling. Next one, they add statements expressing a choice between two alternatives. For example, you can have the biscuits, stop, you can wait for the dinner. Okay, as you read these two sentences, okay, or these two statements, it seems as if it is not complete. Okay, because it is not sounding complete. So in order to make it complete, we can use the conjunction or, because normally when we are dealing with a choice, or when we are expressing a choice, normally the conjunction that we use is or. So here we are again using or in the sentence as it expresses a choice between two things. Okay, therefore the sentence would be like, you can have the biscuits or you can wait for the dinner. So here you are expressing a choice that you can have biscuits or you can wait for the dinner. Next one. Next point is they can add statements expressing an inference. For example, here inference is like a conclusion. Conclusion here is for the action you have done. Like you can see it in the example. She will top the class. Stop. She has worked hard. Okay. So she will top the class. Why? She will top the class because she has worked hard. Okay. So the conclusion, okay, she has worked hard. So the conclusion will be that she will top the class. Okay. So therefore the sentence she will top the class. Why? Because she has worked hard. Therefore, the next sentence says that she will top the class for she has worked hard. Or you can also use another conjunctions like she will top the class because she has worked hard. Okay, so here the thing to remember while dealing with coordinating conjunctions is that when a coordinating conjunction joins two independent clauses, okay, that we have seen in the examples, in the above examples, we usually put a comma before the conjunction. Okay, so it says that we have to put a comma while joining two independent clauses, as you can see it in the above last example that we have done. That is, she will top the class, comma, for she has worked hard.